attached because they're cheap. I'm just interested. What is that?
Taco. Taco.
Oh, right.
Pork taco.
A pork one. Okay, thank you. Looks alright.
So you got the 2 tacos there.
I got two tacos.
Tacos. I like to call them tacos.
They got some feta cheese and beef and onion, a lot of onion, and a bit of guacamole, a bit of lime. Why not?
And this is one for the viewers, the loaded nachos.
It's quite big.
It is. It's sort of a little bit bigger than what I expected. So it looks quite good. We'll try it.
So we just finished dinner at Jalapeno in Danau, Tamblingan in Sanur, and I just got 2 beef tacos basically. They were called something else, blah blah blah, with a whole lot of spicy sauce on it and whatever. So I said I didn't want that, and I just got these 2 tiny little things. Wasn't starving, and I think they were 35,000 each, $3.50, so cheap dinner. And actually they were delicious. They were so good. I really liked them, just enough. I wasn't hungry, so it just filled in a little spot. And I will hand you over to Derek and he can tell you all about his. My only complaint is it's very noisy and it's not very cool. They have a big fan up above, but it's really doing nothing. It's quite warm. And I went inside before and it's not much cooler in there, and it's really noisy. There's music and echoey voices, and so it's okay, but my dinner was yum. So Derek, what did you have?
Well, I had the loaded nachos and nachos. I can't pronounce Mexican words. I took on board the loaded nachos, and it was on a stainless steel oval plate, which I thought was a bit unusual, and it was very heavy. I thought myself, heavy on the corn chips. It was corn chips, cheese, corn chips with cheese. It was basically just corn chips and cheese. There was probably more corn chips than toppings. Even the guacamole was very small serve. A few jalapenos, not bad. The flavour was okay. I wouldn't have any complaints with the flavour, but I did end up struggling towards the end there, just with a whole lot of corn chips, I suppose. But overall, for $5.50, it wasn't too bad, I suppose. You know, I'm going to say, it sounds like rubbish, but it was, not bad for $5.50, but it was an okay snacky type meal. Another interesting feature about jalapeno is I asked for a cold Coke Zero and they took one out of the cupboard, and it was obviously more than room temperature because it's quite warm, and a glass of ice. But once it was in the ice, it wasn't too bad. But yeah, we're coming across this quite a bit. There's not seems to be too many people pulling them out of the refrigerator, but from a shelf or a cupboard, and giving you just ice and hoping that chills it down. So another thing that I wasn't a big fan of. And as Mark has already mentioned, the noise factor in this small restaurant, I suppose Mark was going to call it a cave, but it's the noise is just reverberating all around the place. We've got 3 ladies at the bar that have had probably way too many tequilas, and they're having a little party with themselves. And I've got the speaker right above my ear here, and I've got the road noise going on out the door.
It's pretty noisy.
And there is a closed off area, but that is actually full with a party in there, and they've got the whole compartment to themselves, so we can't go in there. And but apparently the music, they do have a speaker system in there, which is, as Mark travelled through to the toilet area, which is nicely air conditioned, said was quite loud and reverberating in there too. So I don't think there's going to be any saving grace by going into that closed off room to get any peace and quiet so that you can have a decent conversation. So if you want some sort of party atmosphere, you automatically get it just by talking. It is an overly noisy, busy. Well, it's not even busy, but it just seems noisy. That's all I'm going to say about it. Thanks, but it was okay. I'm not going to rave highly about it. It was okay.
They call it cheap and cheerful.